take as long as you want.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Fine. Okay. Tim, you must have been nervous today.
We're a little faster.
Yeah, and there was a lot of this. Tim Taylor said, table topics is my favorite part of the meeting. And at 8 o'clock, he introduced the speakers. And now, my favorite part of the meeting. And then poor Tim, when he went to bring up Toastmaster Mark Shearer. Please welcome me in joining Mark Shearer. Yeah, that's it. Think about it. Welcome me in joining Mark Shearer. Okay. And you said you've been in the club 18 months. Coincidentally, that is also the gestation period of the Asian elephant. Toastmaster Kelly. What, is there a bad accident on I-4? Is there a good accident on I-4? I don't think so. Oh, today we also have several members of the Gunna Club. Kate Adams, gonna be dinging these lights. Gonna be dinging these lights. Danielle, I'm gonna talk about drinking. Chris Miles, if I'm not gonna make it. And there's another one here too. Charles Huckabee, manual speeches Carl's gonna have. Buy it, G. Come on, people. Mark Ehlers, wasted at 8 a.m. What do? You eat breakfast. Why not? Ty Patton, feckless decision. Let me interject for one moment. I'm very proud of you and how you used feckless. One of the most challenging words we've had in a while, and you rocked. So that was cool. Sabine, first liquor at 14 months. I had not walked at all at that point. It's a wonder that you did. Shayla, holding 3 little hands. Jeff, old Milwaukee after teaching. And then you told us about old granddad and soup was your feckless attempt at health and wellness. Of course, Danielle said, I'm gonna talk about drinking. Drew, 7-Elevens, convenience stores, bring them on. Evidently, this is the Hindu mantra for making money. Benjamin and John Nucitelli, if you say freckless more than once, it's still not a real word. Now, sometimes some of the best remarks are side remarks. Melena came up to me after table topics. She said, am I at an AA meeting or a Toastmaster? How many people talk about drinking liquor on Kim's table topics? Holy cow. Carl, embrace the geekdom. Economic downturns. Waiting drove me insane. Business skill, not as polished. You used a lot of excellent words. Your selection was precise. Welcome, and I'm glad you got through your first speech. You're never going to have to do another icebreaker. Great job. And Mark Shearer started off showing his eloquence. Felt like I was going to puke. Self-inflicted limitation. Dive into uncharted waters. Maybe sail in uncharted waters. Turn anxiety into confident fuel. And then, of course, you reminisced on the Elvis room. For those of you that didn't get to see it, it was tacky red velvet, burnt wood, funky frames. It was an Elvis room. Chris Miles. I walked. Periodically. Good cause. My Indian cardiologist, I guess pointing out if the 7-Elevens don't work out, there's another way to make money. My presence is not unknown in the hospital. Lord, I would hope not. You're there for heart surgery. And then, of course, if I'm not going to make it, and then, of course, you prefaced your presentation by saying, these are random thoughts from my anesthesia. Yep, that's what they were. Kelly Bhakta, the purpose of my talk. Okay. So frequently we don't assign the importance that we need to our speeches. The purpose of my presentation. Okay, because you're sharp, everybody's put in effort to be up here. Call it a presentation. Give it a formal air to it. It makes you feel more formal when you do so. Fiercely competitive sisters, life lessons. Dad wheelchair carried a lot of bags and backpacks, but it did not carry her. Scars not visible on the outside. That was great. I enjoyed it. Charlie Huckabee. You, Bruce Springsteen, and Manfred Mann all have something in common. You know what it is?
Great job.
You're all blinded by the light. And then you said to Carl, you shared your heart. And you said, who is Carl? And you gave us a so on and so on and so on. You should have hit him on that one. Gentry liked how vulnerable you were, describing Mark. Tim Barfrey, your management move of the week, baby. Grab that lectern and get it out of the way. Everybody else, as Theodore Roosevelt would say, you got up there, and if you just complain about the problems without doing something about it, it's whining. You got up there and you did it. Then you also talked about how you schooled us rookies. Aicha. Yes. So. And it sounded like you were leading a speech therapy class. And I'm closing with Milena Rivera. First, we got a new gesture. This was here a bunch. And then it went to this. So I'm going to call this the flex. You're doing the bodybuilding gesture. And then the absolute best way to describe how someone closed out their presentation. You ended. Thank you.